Hello everyone, hello everyone, hello everyone. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. We are back with another video. And we are out here in nature on a nice little pleasant nature trail. Going for a nice little walk. Yes. And yes, I wanted to do another video this week. Hope all is well with y'all. All is well here. Yes, beautiful day today. It's a little on the hot side. But other than that, it's very nice out here. I come to this park because there's a lot of shade out here. There's a lot of, look at this. There's a lot of trees out here. There's a lot of trees out here. It's very shady out here. And so, yes, I feel like this is a good place to make a video on a hot day. Yes, all is well here. I'm not gonna hold y'all long today. I'm gonna keep this video short and sweet. Yes, these people out here walking. I just saw an older couple with a mean little dog. I mean, he was a little bitty thing. You're gonna probably see him. I'm gonna probably walk past him in a minute. And you're gonna see him barking at me like crazy. I didn't even know this part of the park was down here. But I decided to go this way today. I've been to this park many times. So what am I gonna talk about today? Let me walk around a little bit. And we're gonna get to that. Yes. Well, today I wanna talk about reality versions. Different versions of reality. I'm finna pass some people down here. Let me get past them. And then I'm gonna get on with the video. Y'all just enjoy this nature. Look at this. Look at this down in the stream down here. Look at that. Trickling water. There's nothing more relaxing than trickling water. The stream is very low today. Usually this stream is almost up to the bank right here, but it's very low today. But anyway, I'm gonna get on with the video. Let me just get past these people up here. It's like when I park with nobody out here, but I don't know what it is, but it seems like people show up when I show up. It seems like it could be coincidence, but I just noticed a pattern. All right.
Give us one good look.
All right, yeah. Anyway, what am I going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about versions of reality. Different versions of reality. Did you know there are many versions? Just like in the movies, there are many versions of movies, books. There are many versions of books. Just think about the Bible itself. Think about all the different versions. They all kind of say the same thing, but they have a different version. King James Version, the NIV version, the New English version. There's probably about 100 different versions. Same thing with movies, same thing with tires, same thing with cars, same thing with houses. There are different versions of the basic template of the same thing. So why should reality be any different? Different versions of reality. And so I ask you the question, what version of reality are you living in? Are you living in this hostile version? Are you living in this survival version? Are you living in this just enough to go around version? Are you living in this version where you got to struggle to make it and survive? Or are you living in an abundant version? A version of reality that has more than enough? Are you living in a version of reality where you have more than enough? Are you living in a version of reality where all is well? Or are you living in a version of reality where all is chaos? Different versions, same reality. Did you know, look at them bugs up there, that you can switch versions of reality? Look at those turtles under the water right there. It's a lot of turtles. Look at that. Every time I come here, this place is packed with turtles. But anyway, there are different versions. There are different versions of reality that are good reality, or different versions of reality that are not so good. But did you know that your version of reality is entirely up to you? The version of reality that you're living in right now is based on several things. And I'm going to tell you those things. Then I'm going to tell you how to change the channel, aka switch versions of your reality. You'll see some people, they're living a great life. Life is going, they always have enough. Things are always, not perfect, but they live in a great version of reality. Then have you seen other people? It's always something happening. There's always something going. They're always dealing with, every time you see them, and you listen to the way each one of them talk. One is very optimistic, and one is very pessimistic. One is very seeing the good outcome, or looking at the positive and the good side of things, looking at the opportunity in things. And the other ones is the very opposite. They don't see any opportunities. They're always looking at the negative side of things. You've been around both these type of people. You may be one of these type of people. And the way you talk, the way you act, the way you place your attention and your awareness, and yes, even the people that you hang around, can all determine the version of reality that you are living in. If you're living in a version of reality where there's constant struggle and lack and scarcity, I say change yourself first. Change your awareness. Change your words. Change what you look at. Change what you listen to. Yes, the eyes, the ears, and the mouth are the tuning forks, I guess, of reality. You tune your eyes to the version of reality you want. You tune your ears to the reality that you want, and you tune your tone to the reality that you want. But most people do not recognize this, or they just don't believe it. They don't believe that you have the power to change the version of your reality. And most people are living on what I call reality default. They're just doing whatever they feel. They're very emotional. What you pay attention to, what you give emotion to, energy and motion to, how you talk. Yes, but that's not even the biggest part of it. You know what the biggest part of it is? Awakening up to your I amness, to the I am, to God within you. Knowing that God is within you, and this God that is within you, the great I am that is within you, can manifest any version of reality that you set your heart and mind upon. And then there's an element of love. Do everything, say everything, see everything that you are trying to create in reality, but doing it from a loving state. Not the state where you're trying to prove anything to anybody. Not the state where you're trying to, be better than the next person or outshine the next person. But you're doing it from a state of love. Your why is more profitable than your way. If you want to know the way, figure out the why. And once you understand the why, you will be shown the way. If your intentions and your motives, your why is in the right place, and you do say and move with a loving way about you, meaning you're not trying to prove anything, you don't have any element of hate or resentment within you, but you move in a loving way, and you direct your conscious awareness to the desired reality, to the version of the reality that you want to live, you can be abundant. This goes beyond just, being good with money or being good with business or being good with this and being good with that, having some type of skill. All those things are important, and all of those things play a part. This is why once you get in touch with your higher self, your source self, and the great I am that is within you, you are guided from within. It's the same thing when you focus on a negative, like you focus on some devil trying to stop you or something like that trying to stop you. You will actually create that. Have you heard, I know you've heard the saying, one of the greatest trick the devil ever played is making people believe he don't exist. Have you ever heard that? Well, I got the greater trick than that he's ever played, that's ever been played, is thinking you that he does exist. Let me say that again, because that hit some people in the face right there. They say the greatest trick the devil ever played is convincing people he don't exist. But I say to you, the greater trick that's ever been played is making you believe that he does exist. Because if you believe something like that does exist, you will absolutely create it and give it power by giving it attention and by giving it your words. Because you gotta understand something. There's only one God. There's only one power. There's only one strength. There's only one awareness. There's only one authority. And that is God, the great I am, that is within you. That's the only one. And because you're giving your attention and awareness to the negative side of things, because you believe in this duality matrix that you are living in, you are actually creating the very duality that you believe in. You get what you focus on. You get what you look at. You get what you listen to. And you get what you talk about. In my version of reality, there's only one God. There's only one authority. There's only one awareness. There's only one mind. And that is the mind of God, the great I am. And that is within you. Yes. There's no tricksters out there. I'll put it this way, there's no tricksters that can really overcome you if you understand this. If you move in the frequency and in the pattern of love in all that you say and do, and you focus on the things you give awareness to, you give the word to, you give your eyes to, you give your ears to, and you will absolutely create the version of reality that you want. But most people do this by default. They don't understand or they simply can't get with this type of truth because they've been raised in mainstream way of things. They've been raised in mainstream religion. They've been raised to think scarcity and fear. There's some boogeymans out there to get them. There's some always trying to deceive and trick them. Something's out to get them all the time. And I heard somebody at my job even say, if you walk around thinking there's something or someone's out to get you, there will be something or someone out to get you. But if you walk around thinking that there's nothing or no one out there that can get you, if you live from the love in your heart, and you are guided by the compass that is your heart, nothing can touch you. This is the ultimate truth. You see, there's perceived truth, believed truth, and there's actual truth. The ultimate truth is you are the one and God is within you. And that's it. Don't add or take away from it. That's it. And once you realize this, you can start working on creating the version of reality that you desire. You don't have to beg some God, or you don't have to fight some devil. Know that God is within you. And you simply rest in that knowing and that awareness. This is all that you have to do. There's nothing to fight. There's nothing to run from. There's nothing to attain to. Just love. Have a loving heart. Because as they say, God is love. And if you are love, and the kingdom of heaven is within you, the mainstream religions, the mainstream version of things, don't want you to see this. Because if you see this, you can create reality, your version of reality, and not their version of reality. You can create your own version of reality. You can turn the channel. You can be the person that you want to be. You can live the life that you want to live. Live with love, not fear. Live with joy and peace, not hate and resentment. Don't hate anyone, don't resent anyone, because people like to regulate. What is regulate? They literally purposefully make you mad at them, or make you resent them. Look at that red robin right there. Red robins represent truth. Look at that red robin. They represent truth being told. People like to regulate, will regulate your emotions. They literally purposely make you upset with them. They purposely try to make you resent them. And because you're thinking about them and talking about them, you actually giving some of your power away to them. It's weird, but it's real. So, but if you stay in the love frequency and you don't allow yourself to resent, hate, be angry, or feel like you're fighting against somebody, just love and move. Move, just love and move in love. That's all you gotta do. Flow forward with peace, love, and gratitude. Does that mean you gotta take everything everybody throws at you? Did I say that? No, I didn't. I did not say you had to take everything everybody throws at you. That would make you a doormat, wouldn't it? No, but it's a way to handle everything. And you handle everything. Hold on, I got some people coming this way. Some fishermen or something. Oh, I got something to show y'all at the end of this video if we make it around there. Hold on, let me get past these people right here. All right, how y'all doing? All right. But if you keep the right intention, the right motives, and a pure heart, and you move with that on a daily basis, don't allow hate, resentment, anger to overtake you. You handle everything. Even when people trying to walk all over you or do stuff to you, you handle everything with love, with the right motive and the right intentions. Speak with love, the right intentions and the right motives. Even if it has to be stern. Sometimes love ain't, being in love is not always being nice. Some people mistake love with niceness. Love, just because you in love don't mean you're being nice. And just because you're being nice doesn't mean you're in love. You have to understand that. Look at these geese. Like I said, they always, there's a lot of geese out here. I always, most of you not notice, when I walk through nature, I always walk up on them. They're some very good flyers too. They could be flying somewhere right now, but they'd rather be out here eating grass. They can swim, they can fly, and they can walk. That's why these are some amazing creatures right here. Geese are amazing creatures. They can swim, walk, and fly at any given moment. In other words, they can create any reality they want. They can live their reality in the sky. They can live reality on the ground, or they can live their reality in the water. Just like you. You can live your reality in the sky. You can live your reality on the ground. Or you can live your reality in the water. A bug literally just tried to fly in my mouth. I wonder what that was about. But anyway, that's what this video is about. What you focus on, what you look at, what you listen to, what you speak, who you hang around. Are you in the love frequency continuously? Or are you in resentment? These regulators have found a tricky way of getting your power, getting you to release your power to them. And that's about regulating your emotions. Recognize when somebody's trying to regulate your emotions, get you upset. It's a way of siphoning your power. Some people call them energy vampires. I got some more people walking this way. There's a lot of people out here fishing today. This is a good day to fish. But I'm gonna get ready to end this video. I ain't gonna hold y'all long today. I just want to talk about that. It's already been over 20 minutes. And I walked completely around this park almost. Yes. I'm at the hot part of the park. Most of this park has shade in it, except this park right here. Except this part. How y'all doing? All right. Anyway, we're gonna get ready in this video. It's a nice little walk out here too. It's a little hot too. The sky looks beautiful though. Look at that. It's quiet out here, not many people out here. It's a handful of people out here fishing. Other than that, there's not a lot going on. But I just want to tell you this. You can, regardless of what mainstream is telling you, you can create your version of reality. Don't make them think that everything is random. That the world is this random spinning ball, spinning aimlessly through space. And it can get hit by an asteroid or something at any moment. And that all we have is this ball spinning around in space. That's the ultimate narrative of fear and lack. If I wanted to put somebody in fear and lack, that's exactly what I would tell them. That we're on a ball. Yes. And that something's out to get us all the time. Whether spiritually or physically. What you realize is you're not on a ball. You are in a hyperbola, a flat earth hyperbola, which is a toroidal energetic magnetic field that is all around you. And you can absolutely manipulate this energetic magnetic toroidal field around you. Yes. Once you understand this, you can create your version, not their version. Because in their version of reality, they're on top. In their version, they got all the money and all the success and all the fame. But it's a new day. As you awaken and realize you don't have to live in their version of reality. You can live in your version of reality. And there's nothing they can do about it. And that's the other thing. They want you to think it's something they can do about it. Because God is within you. The great I am. The all that is good, right, and true is within you. And there is no other. God has said many times, I am that I am. And there is no other. There is no other. I am that I am. And there is no other. And that great I am lives within you. Until you fully grasp this, you'll be thinking something out to get you, trying to trick you, trying to manipulate you, trying to play mind games on you, trying to trick your mind and all this other stuff. And you'll be living this dualistic version of reality. Like a seesaw. Like literally being on a seesaw. Once you realize the great I am is within you and there is no other, everything begins to change. No fear, no lack, no randomness, just you and God within you. That's it. Mainstream religion has really, really messed us up on this. I mean, messed us up. These versions, what they call a satanic aversion, is just a version and a, that's why I call it perversion, because it's per their version. And that's what it is. It's a philosophy. That what it is philosophy that creates devils. That's another video. But once you realize that you are it, and there is no other. Okay. Yes. Love yourself. Do what's right in your heart. Let your heart be your compass. Let your heart be your guide. Know and realize that the only one, and there is no other, is God, the great I am that is within you. All this mainstream religious stuff that you've been fed all your life, all this fear-based, fear-mongering type stuff, and mainstream religion, all this fear-based, fear-mongering stuff that mainstream media, entertainment industry, all that stuff, all of that had its place for a while. But you have awakened now. And you realize, that's why they say the kingdom of heaven is within you. Once you understand that the kingdom of heaven is within you, you know how to turn within. And you know how to be within. You know how to love from within. You know how to think from within. You know how to perceive within, from within. You know how to discern from within. Like I said in my last video, or last couple of videos, everything starts where? Within. Once you realize, I've always walked around this whole park almost. Whew. I know it's got to be a good, at least a half a mile. Maybe not, it just feels that way. There's a lot of shade out here. I'm almost coming to the end now. I want to tell y'all one more thing. It has nothing to do with the actual video or the subject, but I want to tell y'all this. I want to make an announcement. This is for the people that's been with me since the beginning. This is for the ones that have been watching my videos since the beginning, on and off, for years. You want to know what that is? Y'all remember Night Train? Well, y'all remember Pretty Penny? My truck, the Pretty Penny is gone. And Night Train is back. Yes. Carrying you on your destination to truth and esoteric wisdom. Night Train is back. And if I make it in time before I end this video, I'll show you Night Train. If I don't, you just have to see it next time. That'll give you something to look forward to. I'm setting my intentions. If I don't show y'all Night Train in this video, I'll do my very best to show you Night Train in the next video. So after this video, if you watch this video and you want to see Night Train, tune in to the next video. If I don't make it around there in time. So I'm gonna talk a little bit longer. And I'm gonna let y'all have your day back. But you can absolutely create your version of reality based on your conscious awareness, based on the people you hang around. Doors will open. You'll find abilities to create new skill sets. It doesn't matter how young you are. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter what race you're in, what race you are. It doesn't matter what nationality you are. Because God is within all of us. All we got to do is wake up to that, awaken to that. That's the whole reason. That's the whole precept of awakening. What are you awakening to? God within you. That's what you're awakening to. Once you awake up to that, then you have awakened. And I promise you, once you awaken, you will see everything so differently. Nothing will be able to mess with you. No people will be able to regulate you. In other words, manipulate your emotions. Now, you're not perfect. You might get emotional sometimes. You might get angry. I'm not saying you won't get angry or, you won't go down the spectrum of emotions. But it won't be as effective as it used to be. Yes. Speaking of the spectrum, that's all good and evil is. We live on a mental plane or a mental spectrum. People who do wrong or whatever, steal, lie, cheat, they're on the low end of the spectrum. But as a person moves up the spectrum, they become more spiritual as they move up the spectrum. And as they awaken to God within them, they move up the spectrum. People who are living in survival and, living this philosophy is bumpy, forget you, I'm gonna get mine type of mindset. No love, just getting over on everybody, trying to regulate everybody's emotions, trying to siphon people's energy. They're on the low end of the spectrum. You're not better than them. They're not better than you. They're just on a different spectrum. If they would awaken and start going within, they would be considered chosen. Like I said in the past, you are chosen because you chose God. That's what makes you chosen. I got somebody coming. There's somebody talking. Whew. I'm almost there. I got about another few feet. Not much longer.
Well, every once in a while I get a craving.
But I'm almost there. Oh, yeah. Yes. So, anytime you go out here in this world, just know there is a consciousness spectrum. Everyone you see, everything is conscious awareness and consciousness. And there's a consciousness spectrum. There's a lower consciousness, there's a middle consciousness, and there's a higher consciousness. Everyone you meet and see is somewhere on that spectrum. There's only one consciousness. And everyone you see in everything, these trees, these leaves, this grass, every animal, every dog, every cat, every human being is on that consciousness spectrum. Because consciousness, there's only one consciousness, that is the consciousness of God. And the spectrum goes on for, I don't know if there's an end to it, but you, in this physical reality, is on a consciousness spectrum within this reality. And what raises your consciousness is love, going within your heart, recognizing that the kingdom of heaven is within you, and realizing there's no devil to overcome. It's all symbolic of the things that are going on within you. Lower consciousness are going to do devilish things and have a satanic agenda. Higher consciousness are going to do higher things with love, and they're going to have Christ consciousness. They're going to have a Christ or a Christian agenda, and that's it. It's all metaphoric. It's not literal. Heaven and hell. Heaven is in the head and in the heart. Hell is in the lower bowels. You know what they call the bowels of hell, because you live in lower consciousness. But many people watch this video and say he don't know what he's talking about. He's not qualified to be talking like this and all this, the other stuff. I understand all that. So if that comes, I'm not surprised. See, people get what they consciously aware of. So if you're consciously aware of you, and you pass on or pass away with that type of consciousness, thinking that when you wake up on the other side, that's exactly what, and then you can realize that's what you believed all your life, and there you are. Yes. But once you realize this, that you can create the version of your reality that you want, you don't have to live someone else's version of your reality. You live your own version of your reality. Yes, I'm trying to get around here to the truck. Seems like I've been walking a long time. Almost 40 minutes. But I'm almost there, y'all. I want y'all to see the new night train. Yes, destination truth. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Like I said, if I don't make it around there in time, I'm almost there. So I'm gonna talk a little bit more. Hopefully, once I turn this corner up here, I'll be there. But remember, walk in love. Know that the kingdom of heaven is within you. And know that you can switch. If you don't like your version of reality right now, just say you're struggling or whatever, or you're dealing with a lot of stuff, you can switch. Yes, you can switch. And the ones who will never switch is the ones who don't believe they can switch. They believe everything is random. They believe everything happens to them instead of happening through them. Once you realize everything happens through you, who you are, and how your awareness is, and how you are in your heart, that God works through you. He's not your spiritual doorman. He works through you. God works through you. Yes. And once you realize that the kingdom of heaven is within you, and you understand that the best frequency to have is the frequency of love. Yes. If you feel yourself feeling resentful, if you feel yourself feeling unforgiveness, if you feel yourself feeling, anger or even hatred, which is the ultimate low, or feeling survival, or feeling lack, take a step back and realize that God is within you and God works through you. You simply have this knowing and have this conscious awareness within you, and you shift your conscious awareness to the reality. Start living in that reality even before you live in that reality. I say you start living in that reality, and start, what I mean by start living like you're already in that reality. Yes. And you will absolutely, over time, don't expect it to be instant, over time, you'll begin to see your outer reality shift. Many people have done it. Many people know this. Some people are willing to tell everybody and willing to put it out there because they realize there is no lack in divine mind. There's only one divine mind. So I don't have no problem telling everybody the truth, because I know that the great I am is within me, and I know that abundance is everywhere, including within me. Yes. Yes. Anyway, with that being said, I want to introduce y'all to the new vehicle of destination of truth. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to Night Train. Yes. As I get closer, you will see it closer. Y'all remember a night train before the Pretty Penny? Well, guess what? Guess what? Night Train is back, carrying you on the destination of spiritual, esoteric truth. Yes, Night Train is back. We got videos to come. Yes. I'm Jerome Strickland. Y'all say hello to Night Train, and we'll see y'all in the next video. I'm out.